Hello everyone, we are still on our queue storage series. In this video, we are going to be looking at the queue operation. I'm sharing my screen now. So in the first video, we saw how we could enqueue data into our queue. In the second video, we saw how we could pick into our queue. That's one to access data from our queue without necessarily enqueuing or dequeuing. In this video, we want to see how we can dequeue, which means we want to remove data from our queue. And we are not just removing any data, we are removing the first data to be added to the queue because it needs to follow FIFO data structure, first in, first out. So I believe you can see my screen now. We are going to be working with um, this first queue that was created in the previous video. And we can see that we have just two messages in there, message 3 of first queue service and message 4 of first queue service. So we are going to be doing this from Visual Studio. And what you are going to notice is that we want to try to dequeue. And if we are dequeuing just a single message, it will be message 3 that would be removed first because it was entered first. You can see the insertion time. So let me stop sharing and go to my Visual Studio quickly. Yeah, so we are on Visual Studio now. We can see that, yeah, we're on Visual Studio now. We can see that we added our packages, our libraries, and we are using just two. We are using just two libraries from a single package, Azure Storage Queues package. Then so as usual, we add our connection string and the name of the queue. Then in our main function, we call the queue client, which is from the package that we declared up there. Then we have an object underscore client and we slot in our connection string as well as the queue name. Then we are now checking if such a queue exists. That's if the connection string is accurate and the queue exists, then it will start a queue message. It will use the queue message class rather to access a message from that queue. So if you look at this, you can see that we are using received message. So it means that it will only pick the message that was added first from the available messages. If we wanted to dequeue everything at the same time or dequeue like the first two or the first three, we can use receive messages and we'll specify the number of messages that we want to be dequeued. But here over here, we want to dequeue just one at a time. Then we want to write to screen the actual message that is being dequeued. So we are converting it to string first before writing it to screen so that we can see what we are really dequeuing. Then afterwards, we now want to ensure that that message is deleted from the queue service on Azure. So from the Azure portal, we do not want to see the message anymore. We want it to be hidden, as it were, depending on the visibility time. So after that, we just want to write a message to screen saying message deleted. So as I showed you previously, it's the message 3 that should be deleted, all things being equal. So let me run this program now. Then I will stop sharing. Then I would reshare the output screen. I can see that is the message 3 that is printed to our screen, and we can also see message deleted. So this looks like everything works well. So let me stop sharing this and let's go to the Azure portal to verify that what we have dequeued is really reflecting over there. So I'm going to my Edge. Here's my Edge browser. Edge, yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, so we can see our Edge browser. So I'm going to refresh this page, and when I refresh it, if everything works well, this message 3 should be gone. Then we should have just message 4. So I'm refreshing now. Yeah, so we can see just message 4. So our Dequeue operation works well. Yeah, so I believe you've learned something from this video. In subsequent videos, as I said, the end game is to see how table storage, queue storage, and function service can work together in a real life scenario. And we are going to be looking at something very, very simple in I think in like 3 videos from now. So see you then. I hope you find this video um interesting and informational. If you do, leave a like, ask a question, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Have a nice